Okay, I think we fully answered that question, and we have one more, and we kind of partially covered it in our podcast, but I feel like our listener would be happy to hear about it right now live. And his question is, what innovations in the blockchain technology are likely to influence the future of dApps?
I think one that I mentioned earlier, I do want to touch on again is obviously cross-chain interoperability, right? Because right now, there's specific things like you have to bridge from this to that. The other day, I was making a transaction, and like I said, I'm not very well versed in this space, and so like even doing some simple steps, I was on YouTube for like 30 minutes. I was asking friends, how do I complete this, simple bridge? How do I do this? And so I do think being able to have everything more fluid, seamless across the board, would obviously, bring on more users. And that kind of ties into the whole user experience thing, right? Like making everything a little bit easier. And then another thing, obviously, I think is, layer two scaling solutions would be another one that, they enable faster and cheaper transactions by like processing most of the operations off chain. While at the same time, you're still benefiting from the security and obviously the underlying blockchain.
I would say zero knowledge for me. I like definitely agree with what Taylor was saying, but I think like probably something that will be cool to see, especially in the case of like ZK snarks and stuff, is when you can sort of verify documents or maybe even for things like KYC, but kind of preserve people's privacy, or basically just regular like not everybody wants like their transaction history open for stuff. So I think there's like a lot of use cases where like zero knowledge will become a lot more relevant and basically inject like trust into the system where it could be like pretty healthy, which may also help with onboarding more institutions and stuff. But I think that more relates to like regulation than the limits of the technology.
That was their last question. Yeah, Andre, you want to tackle that one?
No, no, go